Oh, Nelly. I didn't even see you out here. All right, you and me, we're gonna go for it right now. Come on, takes two to tango. Well, now I'm tangoing alone. Mr. Spider, welcome to the tango. Welcome to the jungle. Wow, that was... Oh, it's look, he wants to be a part of the jungle. Well, my friend, welcome to the jungle. Wow. Oh, totally pwn. I am the best at this game. Howdy, folks. How are y'all doing? Cub here, and welcome back to Tekkit Classic Reborn. Not Reloaded. I almost did it again there. Thank you to all the folks who have written in to correct me in the last video. First off, Kleinstar is spelled with a K. I don't know why I said C. That's probably the most embarrassing thing that I did last episode. We also got a lot of comments from people who tend to confuse their right from their left, informing me that, aha, there is a way to get the EMC out of here by placing it into this little circle. Waba, dumps the EMC in there, we can take it out, get what we need, and then just recharge it. I might be nuts, I might be crazy, but I thought for sure there was a more sophisticated way of doing that in the original Tekkit Classic.
No.
Like, I'm almost certain there was like a box you sat it into and then you could get what you wanted and you took it out.
No.
But this works, just dump it in there, get what we need. I also discovered something really nifty. I never have to cook food again because all I have to do... I mean, look, it's the same EMC value for raw versus cooked, right? So I can just dump that in there and you know, instead get some steaks, some cooked steaks. Why bother with cooking when we can just, you know, magic our way to a good meal? So there you go. That's just something that I figured out, and I thought I would share it with you. Now, in this episode, we're going to be taking a look at power. Power is still something that we need because, unfortunately, this mod does not allow us to break these down into EMC. If we could just convert copper ore into a copper bar. Can't do that. We still have to have power to break it down. And right now, we're using this generator, which is working, but there are other alternative methods of power. Namely, well, first off, the wind generator that's not in this game yet. It's not been added, not necessarily the mod pack, but the mod itself does not have a wind generator reintroduced yet, although they are working on it. What we do have is solar power, geothermal power, and a water mill. Now, the water mill works. We're going to start with it because I think it's the easiest. You place it in some water, or you put water into it. We're going to be taking a look at both. But I've constructed this little area downstairs along with some lava that we're going to be using for something else here in a moment. We've got our bat box up here to feed energy into. And now that I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and shut this guy down. And how are we doing over here? Let's get our silver out, and we'll move our iron into here. We'll let that keep going. Let's take a look at this generator. Oh! And of course, everyone commented in to correct my pronunciation of the Kleinstars. Thanks, everybody. Totally wasn't expecting that at all. So let's see, generator. I've had a lot of people ask, why am I so bad at typing things? I thought I should go ahead and explain that. I have two keyboards. I have a full-size keyboard, but then I have a Razer Tartarus, or Tartarus, if you will. And it sits in front of my keyboard, so anytime I reach for my keyboard to type something, I have to reach up there to get to it. Just thought you might want to know that. What was I looking for? Oh, a water mill. Doesn't even have generator in the name. So we're going to type in water mill. It's right there. We're going to go with the extreme basic one. We're not going to do anything fancy this episode. Just absolute basics. Wood, a generator. We've looked at that. It's iron plates, a re-battery, and an iron furnace. Or we can use a basic machine casing, which is probably our best bet. So we're looking at 8 pieces of iron, 8, and then for the re-battery, some tin casings. All right. Well, we got silver on us. We should have tin inside of here. Yes, we do. And we should have iron in here as well. So let's get over to our machine, and we want to create, let's see, iron plates. So what do? We extract it, we roll it. We roll iron. So set it to rolling and put in our 8 pieces. And again, the hammer is faster. We don't have to sit around and wait, but, you know, we have a machine for it now, so yeah. While we're at that, let's check what else we need here. 4 sticks and 4 pieces of wood. Oh, well, got that. Set to go there. So I guess it's just a matter of... Boy, this is loud! Who would have guessed that macerating things would be noisy? I wouldn't have. That was completely unexpected. How are we doing on power down here? I don't want to run out before... Ooh, not good. The only reason I turned that off is so we could actually see the power. See the power from our new power production methods and kind of see how they work. But I don't want to run out of energy too soon. So, whew. Well, that was good times, wasn't it? We've got our iron plates now. And next, we're going to have to build these guys. And it looks like we're going to have 4 of them. But if you remember, you actually get 2 item casings from 1 tin plate. So we only need 2 pieces of tin rolled. And then after that, we will put them back in here to, well, you know, you saw this. You saw the instructions on the screen. I don't need to repeat them. Excellent. We've got our 2 tin plates. We'll set them in here, and it'll roll them away into tin casings. While that's cooking up, let's see. Redstone. I've got that. We're also going to need cables. I did not anticipate. No, we don't. Hold on. We only need redstone and an insulated tin cable. Now, do I have tin cables? I don't think that I would. Well, we can make one really easy. Once this is done, we'll take that out. And a tin cable is created using, oh boy, extruding. So I'm still memorizing all of these different settings, but some of them are really straightforward. For instance, extruding actually shows that there is a cable here, so you can kind of guess what you're going to get if you put something in there. There we go, 3 cables. And we will grab our rubber. Don't have a whole lot of that. Maybe we should create some more. Oh, well, look at that. Looked like a previous me was thinking ahead on that one. So let's start off with the battery. Directions. Oh, maybe we should have all these items up here first. And that machine sounds like someone's, like, breathing. That's kind of creepy, isn't it? Oh, I don't like it. I do not like that at all. If I was alone right now in my room, I would be a little creeped out. Oh, wait, I am! There's our re-battery. We'll get the rest of this out. Ooh, that was scary, too. Generator. Need to build one of these. Need to build one of these. There we go. Get the rest of this out of here. I wonder if this is shapeless crafting as well. Can I just put all these items in here? Apparently not. Need to put them in there in the right order to get the generator. And add in our sticks and our blocks of wood. And we have 2 water mills. So we will take those, and now that I'm thinking about it, we will need some cables to hook it all up. 10 cables would work. They carry 32 EU per tick, and if I'm not mistaken, this water mill only produces 2 per tick. So that would work. But I think I would much rather... Oh, we already have some bronze plates. Well, I think I would much rather have some proper copper wiring going through the system. Now, don't think that copper is the best type of cabling. It certainly is not. We have other options that we will be looking at in the future, but for right now, this will get our purposes done just fine. And we have run out of power. I knew that was going to happen. Okay. One more piece of coal. Alright, we're downstairs in the basement. I've placed the water mill into a circle of water. All the machines have ground to a halt upstairs because I disconnected our bat box from the rest of the machines because I want to demo just how much power we aren't getting here because this does not create a whole heck of a lot of power. So if we just run it up like so, we check inside of here, you'll see we are getting a measly, it's only going up by 1, but I can assure you it should be 2 ticks, or 2 EU per tick. I'm looking over at the wiki right now, and yes, the water generator accepts water buckets and adjacent water and outputs either 2 EU per tick for a total of 1,000 EU per water bucket, or, oh, I see, no, or 0.01 EU per adjacent block of water. So we've maxed it out by putting water all around it, and does not create a lot of power. Now, we can do this differently. We can certainly do this differently. If we head upstairs and we get a bucket from here, we head back downstairs with it. And this is a endless water supply, so I can just get some out of the corner here and it'll fill back up. We can right-click and place our bucket of water in there. And if we look up here, we're creating quite a bit more energy. So some of you are probably thinking, well, can I pump water into this? And yes, you can. In fact, I've done that before in my previous Tekkit Classic series. And oh, something just turned itself on. Oh, is that this thing? Is that the sound this makes? That's a horrible sound. I don't like that at all. But that's one option, and it's great for creating passive energy. You don't really have to do anything to it. Just throw it down in some water. It generates a very small amount of energy, or if you want to rig up a system that pumps water into it, you can create a bank of these and get a good bit of energy going. And for us and our few machines, it's pretty good. So good, in fact, I think I might add a second one right here. And we do have a second one. That recipe did create 2, so I'll have to think about that. Next up, we're going to look at geothermal generators. So if we type in generator again, we'll get our list of generators, and we want to look for the most basic, cheapest one. It's going to be geothermal generator right there. It has a max output of 20 EUTs, and it's another basic recipe. Just a generator, glass, empty cells, and empty cells can be created inside of our metal former using extruding on tin plates. Let's go ahead and make some tin plates then. Oh, first we should probably hook the system back up to power. I decided to do the 9 iron plates first. While we're waiting, we can go ahead and make some glass. If I have some sand sitting around, I have a piece of sand. Howdy folks, Cub here, and I just wanted to point out that yes indeed, there is glass right there. And no, I didn't see it at the time, but I see it now. So no need to point that out in the comments. Actually, what is it that turns, I think it's dirt can be transformed into sand? We'll find out. Let's place down some dirt. There we go. Great. We'll pick that up and we'll throw that into our furnace to get some glass. Okay, we've got our iron plates there. Now I think we're going to need 3 pieces of tin rolled because we're going to have to create 2 empty cells, which requires a single piece of tin plate. And then we're also going to need, inside of our rebattery, so 3 pieces. So we'll throw those in there and get those rolled. All right, we've got our 3 pieces of rolled tin plate. Now 2 of those are going to get rolled again. All right, and there's our item casings. And then this one is not going to get rolled. It is going to get extruded. Because somehow extruding a tin plate will get, well, you'll see what it gives us. All right, folks, don't question the logic in this one, but that would give us our empty cells. And I think that is everything we need. We've got the glass. We've got, oh, no. We actually need to put one of these back in here. Whoa, not for that, though. It needs to be rolled. Thank you. There we go. We've got our iron casings and our glass. Let's step over to the fantastic project table. Let's see if I can build a generator from memory. This will be good. If I can do this, this is a great step forward for me. Okay, and then the battery is our tin insulated cable. 2 pieces of redstone with the tin item casing on either side. Yay, rebattery. And then that's at the top, followed by basic machine casing and furnace. Look at that. I did a generator from memory. Now I wonder if I can build the entire geothermal generator without looking at the recipe again. I know that that's right. And then I think we had glass either side and our 2 empty. Yes, look at that. A geothermal generator. Let me read to you from the wiki over here. The geothermal generator accepts lava buckets and cells and outputs 20 EU per tick for a total of 20,000 EU per lava unit. So that's per bucket of lava, I suppose. Provides no energy storage, but store up to 24 units of lava. Great, we'll take that. We will place it downstairs and wire it in once we get downstairs. And we can just set it up here. That's fine. I've got some buckets with me, and I did bring up some lava from the grate downstairs to put inside of it. Now, could I just shift click and no. Pick up the lava, pick up the lava, pick up the lava. That could have been bad. We do have to place it inside the machine. So click here. There you go. And I suppose we could put more in there. But that is pumping out. That is pumping out the power like crazy. So there you go. There's lava energy, everyone. And if you have quick access to lava, it's a great alternative to some of the other more archaic forms of energy, such as coal, and burning whatever else will burn in a coal generator. It does have a buffer, but no internal storage. Wonder how big that buffer is. Be nice if it was the size of a bat box, but I have a feeling it is not. And our bat box, I don't think it's going to fill up. I think we should be good. Next up, to finish this episode, we have solar energy. Now, I did want to look at wind energy, but we can't because, as I said, it's not added to the mod pack yet. But if we look up solar panel, we're going to start with a very simple one here because they can get pretty expensive. We're going to start with just the solar panel. Now, the solar panel can be used eventually. You can add multiple solar panels together to get the low voltage solar array. So right here, or right here, but that requires 8 solar panels and an LV transformer. Today we're just going to look at a single solar panel, which will output 1 EU per tick. Now that's not a whole lot, but you're not doing anything to get it either. It's completely passive, you just set it and forget it. For that we're going to need another 3 pieces of glass and some coal dust, and coal dust is just created by smelting. What is this? Hydrated coal dust. I think you can just macerate, coal to get coal dust. And how many of those did I say that we needed? 3 of them. So we'll grab some coal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we've used up all our coal. Not to worry. Get a stack of it. Pull our energy back into our client store. We'll step over here and we will extract. Do we get... we'll put 3 in here. Oh. What? I was told I could do this. Oh, we macerate it. We don't extract it. This actually makes a lot more sense. So we'll macerate our coal, and how many pieces do we get per coal? Is it just 1 for 1? Yeah. So that'll give us our 3 of those. We'll grab some more dirt, which we already have in our inventory. Get some more sand. And we will get our 3 pieces of glass. Have to build another generator, which means another rolling for 2 pieces of tin, and then of course the iron. And I don't think I'm going to subject you to that again, so I'll just do it behind the scenes. We're also going to need 2 electronic circuits for this. So an extra 2 pieces of iron in addition to the 8 we already have to make. Got our glass, and we've got our coal dust, and we've got our 10 plates, which we can turn into the 10 item casings, correct? Is that what we're doing here? 10 item casings, yes. There we go, 10 item casings, and then time to roll the iron. Don't know why I did it like that. I'm also going to take a second here, just a second, to make some more insulated copper cables in case we need those later, and that'll give us a total of 5. Oh, hold on. We will need those later. In fact, we're going to need 6 of them, 12 of them. I think I should make some more. We'll do that when we get done with the iron plates. I feel like an adventure. Creeper, my creeper, would you like to be defeated at the hands of my bright blue sword? Die! Good times. Very good times. I haven't explored a whole lot in this world yet. I wonder what's out beyond the jungle. What's out beyond the ocean? What's up with those trees over there in the snow? I found a really interesting area here, sort of between two very different biomes. And then of course there's my nether portal. We'll worry about that later though. One must be vigilant. Always on the lookout. Never know when Iroth might show up. Bum bum bum! Whew! Well, that took a while on those iron plates there. Let's go ahead and extrude some more cables. 9, that should be plenty. Head back over here and place this inside for... all we need is cobble. Whoa! There's our cobble. Stack of cobble. And we'll soak back up our energy. Get down here. Oh, I didn't notice there's already cobble in here. Furnace, machine casing, and our last insulated tin cable. That worked out pretty well, getting 3 of those. Build the last generator of the day. Next up, gonna turn all of these into insulated copper cables. Place them in here, along with our redstone and our 10 plates, and get our 2 electronic circuits. Good work, and I think that's everything that we need. Yeah, there's our first solar panel. Now we want to place this somewhere. Well, first off, let me read you from the wiki. Generator which, when exposed to direct sunlight through its top, outputs 1 EU. I feel like I've already read this. There's not really a whole lot of new information on it. Now, where are we going to set this one? We need to set it someplace where it's going to get a good amount of sunlight. Maybe just sort of right out here. So where's the basement? That's the question. Wow, there's where my ladders were. So we probably don't want to come in from right there. Just have this massive hole. Maybe it's not a bad idea if we build a door in and out from down here. But we'll tie into the electrical right here. And we need to go make some more cables. So I should have some more done in here. Yeah, 6 of them. And I have plenty of rubber. Okay. So we'll take these outside, go along to the side of the house here. And I don't see any reason to have this sitting on a solid object. This isn't supposed to be realistic, correct? We'll just have it sort of dangling off over here. That ought to work. Oh, that was a weird sound effect. Just popped right in there. If we step back in here through the gaping hole in my basement, that should now be putting in. Look at that, we're getting a pretty good stream of energy. I'm gonna fix this real quick because it's really bothering me. It's bothering me. There we go, ladder. And that is our 3 new energy sources. And look, you can see them all on the screen right now. We've got water, a geothermal generator, and our solar generator. Although it just says solar, it's getting full sunlight, that's good. And it is producing a constant stream of energy. Not a whole lot, we'll still have to supplement it with the generator every now and then. But all things considered, I'm pretty happy with it. Now I am going to build another water mill, probably right here or maybe over here. And I think in a future episode, we will rig up a system to pump water into them so they'll create more energy. The geothermal generator, unfortunately, is not really a good move for us right now because we don't have access to a lot of lava. But in the future, we might be able to set something up in the nether to bring lava back here. And that would be very useful. So thank you folks for watching. I'm sorry that this episode was a bit disjointed. I have trouble with my episodes these days. The last one was way too short, and this one was just sort of all bumbly and rumbly and all around the place. But what I'm going to do in between episodes is just clean up that wall, place down our second water mill, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.